Welcome back. Now, as you know by now, we love to give local bands a platform here on the Riverside Show.
But we also like to introduce you to acts from further afield as well. And earlier today, American singers Joe Pug and Frankie Lee dropped by ahead of their gig tonight at Broadcast.
Don't take everything they say to heart. Don't pick every unkind word apart. It's a brave new world, but some things still hold true. The seasons change and people change there too. 'Cause they don't know beauty, just the costume. Don't know music, just the volume. Stay and dance with just who brought you. When the lights come up, baby, nothing else remains. So grab that waiting wheel and set your course. Let the chorus waver back and forth. It's you alone knows where the greatness lies. So meet their doubtful gazes eye to eye. 'Cause they don't know beauty, just the costume. Don't know music, just the volume. Stay and dance with just who brought you. Stay and dance with just who brought you. Stay and dance with just who brought you. When the lights come up, baby, nothing else remains. When the lights come up, baby, nothing else remains.
Well, we're delighted to say that Joe Pug joins us now alongside his touring buddy Frankie Lee ahead of their gig at Broadcast tonight. Guys, thank you very much for chatting to us tonight and performing on the show.
Fantastic, thank you.
Now, Frankie, this is your first time in Glasgow, I believe, but Joe, you've been here before.
Yes, I've been here with my band to play the Celtic Connections Festival before. And we played a really small place that the crew here didn't even know of. It was so small, it was called the Captain's Rest.
Yeah, the Captain's Rest.
You've been to the Captain's Rest.
Ah.
I think it can fit about 5 people. And
good gig.
It's cosy, intimate gig.
No, we had a great gig there.
Sells out quickly then.
What's that?
If it's five people, it sells out quickly then,
Yeah, it's the music business is booming right now.
Very cool. Now, Frankie, it's your first time in Glasgow. You guys have just arrived quite recently. How long are you hanging around the city for?
I think we play the show and then we're staying the night.
Yeah, we're staying the night.
Yeah, we got the night. This is my favorite thing to do is actually go out after the gig, and then I've been on this weird jet lag schedule, so I got up today at 5:30.
Oh.
in Manchester and walked around. So I'll do the same thing here. So if anyone's up early or knows a good coffee spot,
He likes to get up and do Pilates at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I can't keep this figure without it.
This girlish figure.
At 5 o'clock on a Thursday morning in Glasgow, there probably will be people doing some form of Pilates in the street.
Oh, really?
That's why-
Is this
that
like
might
a
be what they'll
fit
call
town?
it. Yeah.
No,
She'll still be
absolutely.
drunk.
Yeah, exactly. Now you've been touring all over Europe together. How did the friendship come about between you both?
I played a radio show that Frank is a part of in Minneapolis, where he's from, and that's where we met. Yeah.
And has it been okay touring on the road? Do you get on quite well? Do you see a lot of each other
We're like
then, I
brothers.
presume?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're good.
You got to. It's music is really important, but to live in a van with somebody sometimes I spend more time with my band than I do with my wife. So
Wow.
you gotta. It's a marriage of its own kind for sure. I don't know if you
That's sweet. He just called me his wife. It's very sweet.
It's
Beautiful
true love.
relationship, exactly.
That's the key to staying friends together on a Europe tour.
Get married. There you go. Excellent. So, what about you, Joe? Did you always dream about being a musician? Was this always what you wanted to do?
I started out wanting to be a playwright, and I went to school for that. And but then, if there's any less people that listen to music, the medium would have to be plays, I would say. So I got out of doing plays. I dropped out of college and just started playing music in bars and got the opportunity to do it for a living. So I'm just kind of riding it. I'm riding it to see where it'll go.
And Frankie, how did you get involved in music? What was it that sort of started you on the road to touring? And
I guess, my folks played growing up. They weren't real, touring musicians or anything, but they played, my mom always played accordion, piano, my dad play guitar, so it seems it was already part of my life. It's like a lifestyle.
Yeah.
I did do it. To be honest, I do it for the lifestyle. I like to travel and meet people and buddies who we could talk about obscure records all day, and you can't. Normal people just fall asleep in the middle of the conversation. So yeah.
And you've just recorded a song for us. Tell us about that track.
Yeah, High and Dry is a song. When I moved back home after about 10 years of traveling around from the Midwest, and I ended up working on a farm. Pig farm. Large pig farm.
Just sounds nasty.
Yes. But you know what? Pigs are we'll distill the myth. They're very clean, they're very smart. And so anyways.
Thinking about that now.
Yeah. So I worked 3 years on that farm, and it just grounds anybody. It just reminded me of how much we put in other people's hands and complain about it. So if you just, grow your own little garden, even if you live in an apartment, just get some herbs and go down to the market, It's in America we don't actually stress that enough because the corporations control everything, but that's how they lose. You just go out in your backyard and plant a few things and it'll come up. You'll just do it naturally. So
I was born in a summer storm outside Green River. I came up rolling 'cause the storm never gathered no moss. Yeah, my daddy drove a step-side 79, but he sold it down the river when the well went dry. And Mama sang songs from the rodeo in a little house that we called home. The secrets out God has gave. Well, it's the same old story, just a different time. There ain't no yours, there ain't no mine. And if you wanna live, you got to build a home. And if you wanna give, you got to grow your own. Grow your own. Grow your own. They're gonna leave us high and dry. try. It's such a simple thing, we seem to waste in life. All the time we take, but never take our time. Grow your own, grow your own. They're gonna leave us high and dry. Grow your own, grow your own. They're gonna leave us high